Beauty addicts, welcome to my first 5 more minutes quick makeup tutorial. This is a new series that I'm starting for those days where you just cannot get out of bed, but you want to look presentable. So to start the series off, I'm doing It's Too Cold quick makeup tutorial. Each video will have its own excuse. So for this one, it's about the cold because it's been so cold. And then maybe in the future I'll do my alarm didn't go off, or I thought it was Sunday. So whatever the excuse may be, you can't get out of bed and you want to know how to do your makeup quickly. So here's a makeup tutorial for you. So if you want to figure out how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, the first thing that we are going to do is put on lip balm. It's winter, so we got to keep our lips hydrated. I'm going to be using the EOS lip balm in Sweet Mint. This is what it looks like. We're just going to apply this all over our lips. Now when I'm trying to do my makeup quickly, I gotta think about what's important, and eyebrows and foundation are definitely the most important ones to me. You know, you want your skin to look good, and you want those brows filled in. If there's anything that I need to have done, it's definitely my eyebrows. But you also gotta think about what makes sense. So I'm not gonna do my eyebrows first because it's the most important, because when I put my foundation on, I don't want it to get it on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna be starting with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Mineral Face Primer, because I want to put primer on before I put my foundation on. Now this is a great primer. It smooths out your skin and it makes it easy for me to put the foundation onto my face. So I'm just going to apply that on my hands, 2 pumps, and then I'm going to put it all over my face. Now this primer is just like the Smashbox primer, except it's 10 times cheaper. So if you have normal to dry skin, I would highly recommend it. Oily skin, you could try it. I'm not sure how it would work, but I have normal to dry skin and it works great. Okay, so now that we've got that blended in, we're going to go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in number 210 Sand Beige. And then I'm going to be using the Sigma F80 brush and just going to apply a little bit of the foundation on top of it. Okay, and then we're just going to place it on the cheek, on the forehead, take some of the cheek, nose, mustache, chin. We're going to go down underneath the chin, under the jaw, because we want the foundation to blend into our neck. We don't want it to, our face to be one color, our neck to be completely another one. So this helps fade it in, and then we're just going to brush the product in. Now there's a huge difference between the F80 brush when it's dirty and when it's clean. This is a clean brush and it is applying my foundation so much better than it was when it was dirty. So it just goes to show that you really need to clean your brushes. It really makes a difference on how your makeup is applied. Now this brush applies it pretty well. It gets it almost perfect, but I always go in with my fingers in the end because I feel like it just gets those certain spots that aren't smoothed out. You gotta focus around the nose, around the lips, eyebrows, and then the eyes. That is where you're most likely gonna find foundation clumping, and then the hairline. So now we are going to set my under eye with the Hourglass powder, the ambient lighting powder in Dim Light, which is right here. Normally I would go in with concealer, but I'm just going to skip that step because I'm in a rush. And then I'm going to be using the Sigma F80, the Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush. I'm just going to dip that into Dim Light and apply underneath the under eye. So we're just going to place it here and swipe back and forth. Dip it again, then place it here, swipe back and forth. Now I have some redness here, so that helps even out my skin tone. Normally the concealer works better, but I don't have time. So the next thing that we are going to do, which is my favorite part and what I consider the most important part, is my eyebrows. So I'm going to go in with Anastasia's Brow Wiz in Taupe. And see, this has one end with a brush and then one end with a pencil. This is the most amazing brow pencil ever. I don't know how I'll ever use anything ever again other than this. This is just such a great eyebrow product. So I'm just going to smooth out my eyebrows with the brush end, and then we're going to go in with the pencil. Now I'm just going to start right here and go up, and then I'm going to fill in right here. I'm just going to apply harshly because when you go on the outer part of the eyebrow, you can apply harshly. When you get on the inner corner, you want to apply lightly. I'm going to do the other side. So the next thing that we are going to do is set our eyebrows. I'm going in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is another great brow product from Anastasia. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start on the inner corner and then work our way out, because when you first dip it in, you're going to have the most product. So you want to start on the thicker part. So I'm going to start right here, spread it out, and then we're going to dip it again into the brow gel, and then spread it out. So now I'm going to go in with mascara. Normally I put eyeshadow on first, but I'm not sure if I'll have enough time, so I'm going to put on my mascara first just to make sure that I get the important stuff. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Mascara, and I'm going to apply it to my top lashes first. I'm going to start on the outer part of the lashes and then work our way in. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other eye. So I'm just going to put my wand back into my mascara, and then we're going to go on the outer part again of the eyelashes. The next thing that I'm going to do is place some eyeshadow in the crease of my eye. This will give your eyes depth. I'm going to be using the Naked One palette, and I'm going to be going in with Buck, which is this color right here. To place this product, I'm going to be using the Sigma E40 brush, and we're just going to dip that in, and we're going to start on the outer corner of the crease and then work our way in. Now this is a bigger, fluffier brush, so you're going to want to be careful once you're getting it into that inner corner. You don't want to get too much product there. That's why we start on the outer corner of the crease. Now that we've filled in our crease, we are going to go in with Virgin from the Naked One palette, and we're going to place that in our inner corner. This is going to make our eyes pop. So this is the color right here. And we're going to be using the Sigma, the E46 brush. This is the shader inner corner brush. And we're just going to dip that into Virgin and replace on the inner corner and work our way up. Inner corner and then spread down. And then we're going to dip it again and do the other eye. So we're going to start at the inner corner and work our way up. Then inner corner, spread underneath the lash line. And then to smooth it out, we are going to be using the Sigma Blending E36 brush. This is just a tiny little brush which helps under eye colors get blended out. So I'm just going to go in the inner corner, work my way up, kind of spread it around, do it on the other side, and then go underneath and just swipe. Swipe. Now I'm going to put on some blush. I'm going to be using the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that precious? I am so in love with this blush. It's so pretty. I don't even want to use it because I don't want that, flower effect to go away. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, and we're just going to dip that in. And then we're going to place it right here on the cheek. I thought that this would be a good color because it's not too bright, not too dark. It's just kind of a nice light color, just to give yourself a little bit of color on your cheeks, but not too much. Then we are going to go in with lipstick. This is our last step. So I'm going to be using MAC Syrup lipstick. This is such a great lipstick. If I could recommend any lipstick, it would be the syrup lipstick because it's very versatile. You can wear it during the day, you can wear it at night. It's also a luster finish, so it's kind of creamy, so you don't have to worry about your lips getting dried out, which is so important in the winter. As I mentioned earlier, we want to keep our lips hydrated. So I'm just going to apply this on my bottom lip first, and then the top. Then I'm going to turn my lipstick sideways. Okay, rub your lips together. So that's the finished look.